There are three things that make up a great SaaS company, and the example I'd like to talk about today is Evernote. I use Evernote every day, almost all day throughout the day. And one of the things that Evernote has done beautifully is they have a very clear, focused offering, and they keep it simple. Recently, earlier this year, I was a judge for the collaboration software at the SIA CODIS, and there were some really great contenders. But many of the solutions were so feature-rich and so complex, it was almost hard to see the core benefit that end users could take advantage of. And so the simplicity of Evernote and avoiding the attraction or the desire to add all these great features and functions and all this other great geeky content has really been impressive by that company. In addition, what Evernote has done is stepwise incremental improvements on this platform that they've developed that has been very innovative in my mind. And so, for example, one of the great features that they rolled out in an agile development type of manner, it just appeared one day for me, is highlighting a search term in a file once I go to a file based on a search term that I've submitted. So for those who are listening to this and don't know what Evernote is an application that's basically a note-taking application. It's very easy to use, it's very user-friendly, it's very accessible. The third thing that Evernote did, and that I think is key for any SaaS company today to deal with, is address the reality of a hybrid world while being committed to a vision of the future. Evernote's product enables me to access my notes and add to my notes and reference them whether I'm connected to the internet or not. So it's dealing with today's reality of desktop computing where I don't have persistent internet connectivity. At the same time, there's a syncing feature that enables me to essentially have my content securely stored in the cloud and accessible from anywhere in the world. It also enables me to sync across multiple devices. So there's a number of hiccups or bumps in the road that they could have run into by not being smart, understanding how people behave today, the multiple devices that we use and that we have, the fact that we don't have connectivity all the time. And they've really done a beautiful job executing and serving those who have a hybrid need. At the same time, if you just use the cloud-based solution, it's a really awesome solution. And so as the need for hybrid accommodations for how we operate today fade over time, they'll be set up well to deliver on a fully cloud-enabled application. So I think Evernote is a great example of a great SaaS company. They've kept it simple. They've stayed focused. They've addressed the hybrid environment today. Let me do that again. So the three key things that you need to do to be a great SaaS company is to have a very clear and simple offering and value proposition and to maintain that simplicity, to implement stepwise improvements that make sense and that users can absorb and leverage, and then thirdly, to address the reality of our hybrid world today where we have cloud computing, but we don't always have cloud access, and at the same time being true to a vision for a fully cloud-enabled application.